Welcome back to the Youth Academy Road to Glory. Thank you very much for your patience in waiting for the uploads to begin again daily. Unfortunately, slightly later than planned due to a cancelled flight, but it is what it is. We are back, we are going, and we will be daily once more from now. I was going to say from tomorrow, from now. So thank you for your patience, very much appreciate it. We are picking up where we left off, that being with a very busy month of December ahead of, hopefully, multiple trophy wins this season. We're second in the Premier League, we're second in our Champions League group and guaranteed progress to the knockouts, and we're still going strong in the Carabao Cup. Next round of that in tomorrow's episode, and then the FA Cup is yet to begin. So far, so good. Let me say thank you to, this is quite the list, Slothloops and Meek, Jake, Alf Pappy, Adam, Billy, Lewis and Jamie for joining and or rejoining in which case the Patreon. Thank you very much indeed. For those of you that were wanting to get your VIP players in for the new save that replaces this one, there is still time. So do head over to the Patreon if you would like to join in general, just at any tier to help support the content, or particularly if you wanted to join to have your own player in a save. There's still a few days left to do that. And you can do so by heading over to the Patreon and joining. But of course, there's absolutely no necessity to whatsoever. Feel free to come across and join me on stream, though, where we record all of our content live. It'd be great to have you. And I'm not going to waste any more of your time. You've waited long enough. Let's start playing some FIFA, shall we? Jose Sa in goal for Wolves. Christensen and Luca Hernandez, Wout Fasano and Wijndal. Shaparenko, Kamara and Artur in the midfield, with Nicola Gonzalez and Noah Lang either side of Dragovic up top. They've lost Tammy Abraham. Tammy no longer at Wolves. Lost a couple of midfielders as well, I think. They're not as strong as they were. We still are without Patrick Guy in the midfield. 87 rated and out for a couple of months. But Alex Salah is now going to play in that centre mid spot ahead of Milo Baumann. It's not as good defensively, but everything else about his game is better than Milo. So hopefully we'll be absolutely fine in this one, but bear in mind I haven't played FIFA for just over a week. I might be a little bit rubbish. Shaparenko played the right side. The defender is going for a whirly from range, Dragovic, but that is as good as they've gotten so far. Wolverhampton Wanderers, they've not been great. Dragovic. Oh, it's nice by Noah Lang around the corner to Wijndal, and the left back fires wide for Wolves. That's 3 chances for them now in this first half so far. Half an hour played and still 0-0. Not yet that worried about conceding a goal despite Wolves' capability to cut me apart to this point. Salihovic is in a great position. Little duck and finish. And, well, that's how you put the ball in the back of the net, lads. We lead by a goal to 0. The Premier League champions are in front. De Silva. Oh, this is brilliant free-flowing football. And tuck it back. Oh, it's an excellent save by Jose Sa. Stopping it from scoring a second. We'll try and do something from this set piece, perhaps, to see Lenny Stevens over here who can beat his man. And then has Alex Salah arriving. Oh, Jose Sa is on fire with his feet. Just able to get enough on that to make it hit the woodwork and then go behind for a corner. We could or should, and still aren't. 2 goals to the good in this game so far. It's going to be 1-0 to us at half-time. Unless Tom Edwards gets on the end of this, and we can make it 2 before the break. Which we have! Calm, composed, and top corner found. It's 2-0. De Silva. Out to Navarrete. I'm going to go straight to Salihovic because, well, they've backed off him. And here is Alex Salah. And there is the 3rd goal. It might not be Salihovic putting it in the net this time, but still our advantage increases. 3 goals to the good now. Nicely to Leao de Silva. Salihovic, the defender, stepped to try and intercept and got nowhere bloody near it. 4-0. Salihovic again. Not a hat-trick this time, although he is making a habit of it. 3 so far this season. 2 goals and an assist. So a hat-trick, I guess, of contributions for this particular fixture. But we are back with a bang, boys. Final whistle sounds. It's 4 goals to the good against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We did take a little while to get going. And when we did, we didn't stop. 4 goals to 16 efforts in total in the end. Yeah, Jose Sarr had his work cut out in that game, to say the least. Spurs lose. Man United beat Chelsea. It's Liverpool who we're keeping an eye on at the top of the table. Liverpool who, as of yet, haven't played on that match day. They have now played, and they weren't victorious. We are top again. They lost 2-0 to Leicester. Now, we have Burnley away next. They've got 4 points from 13 games. Fleming in the box. Edwards there. Salihovic. 1-0 in the 6th minute. We have played Burnley already this season, of course, if you cast your mind back, in the Carabao Cup. And it did end 7-0. So I would have thought Burnley would have been quite keen to try and put to bed the ghosts of that game. So to go 1-0 down inside 6 minutes isn't really the dream start for them, is it? But they're fighting back, and they very nearly, on a couple of occasions, have had an equaliser there. Nice. And inside to Edwards, and again, Salihovic! My guy will not stop scoring this season. We haven't had many chances in this game, and it's taken till the last 10 minutes or so to really create the clear-cut chance to get that second. Edwards did have one chance earlier in the game that he fired straight at the goalkeeper and wasted. Burnley actually working that really nicely, looking for a goal back, but they aren't going to get it. And we will extend, hopefully, our lead at the top of the Premier League, at least maintain it, because we've won yet again. Up next for us is Bournemouth. Then we'll sim the game against Dinamo Kiev in the Champions League and play Leeds at the end of the day. Bournemouth bring with them Alex Agudelo in goal, Abdulhamid at right back, Zamora at left back, Edson Alvarez alongside Danilo in the middle, Silas, Fujimoto, Talismano and Rafa Mir as the front 4. Given the busy fixture list in this month of December, you can well understand that we are moving the squad around a little bit. Not only that, we're moving their defenders around a little bit because they can't cope with anything that we're doing in this opening 6-minute spell. We nearly scored at the same time as we did in the sim against Burnley, but Salihovic has put too much on it. Brushes the side netting, but the wrong side of the post. Alvarez. Oh, brilliant ball. Rafa Mir. Saved by Richardson. Bournemouth fire back. Wow. Rafa Mir, to be fair, should be doing better with that from there. Nice interception by Cooper. Harley's done well there. Bauman, Stevens through that gap. Salihovic can't help it on its way. 15 goals in 14 games for Salihovic so far this Premier League season. The record is on for sure. Not only that, but he might even extend it by a margin as well. We will look for Edwards, and he'll square it and find Lenny Stevens, who sweeps home the first goal of the day on this particular occasion. We're in front again! And that was actually a very nice move. Great to see the midfield from deep push forward, and they get involved in the act. Harley's forward again. Oh, he's just leaving everyone for dead. Salihovic, Faris. Oh, the chance comes and goes. And he's unlike him trying to find that far bottom corner. He's just put too much on it. Manyo into Fujimoto. Bit of space there, Alvarez. And Rafamir's trying something from a distance that I thought, really, Richardson could have just come across and caught. But, ooh, that wasn't particularly convincing from our goalkeeper, was it? Fujimoto with the delivery from the set piece, and we should be able to deal with that, which we haven't again. And this is getting a little bit at the back. Fujimoto short to Silas. They may be going to nick an equaliser before the break here, Bournemouth. We've been a little bit unconvincing in our defence in the final stages of this first half. And we still very nearly ended up conceding, but I don't think at this stage now that we will. Francisco to Fleming. You actually been quite quiet today, Alex Fleming. Been getting some praise in the comment section recently, and rightly so. And well, that's why he's popped up with another assist. As many as Salahovic is scoring, Alex Fleming is setting up. His assist tally count is almost as high as Salahovic's goals. That's another for him in the Premier League. 16 in 15 for the big Bosnian. And that's as good as any you'll see. And Edwards, Leao da Silva's arriving. There he is. Well, Fleming's got the assist. And now he has a goal. So whilst I said he was being quiet, now he's shouting it from the rooftops. Alex Fleming is very much one of the best players in this squad. 3-0. This is as close to perfect as we could possibly have hoped for, really, isn't it? Nice throw. Fujimoto into the middle. Rafa Mir. Oh, Richardson keeps hold and gets rid at the second time of asking. Still, no goals conceded so far today, but that's as close as either side have come of the two that we've played so far, and Burnley didn't come close at all in the Sims one either. I was hoping that was going to be a Wolves equaliser at Anfield. It's not. Liverpool extend their lead, so they'll be staying second by not many points. But the goal difference further increases in our advantage as well, unless Liverpool continue to score there. But we have the opportunity to maybe continue to score here. Oh no, as we came... Oh! Which we will! Not how we saw it happening, but it still happened nonetheless. Leao da Silva, the beneficiary of Salahovic's unfortunate effort that was terribly cleared. Pass straight to him. Time very much, Wolves. Remit. Oh, God. No, that's not gone well. Fujimoto. I thought it was going to wind up for a shot for a minute. Oh, they're in. No! The perfect episode, unfortunately, still eludes us. 4-0 against Wolves, 4-1 against Bournemouth after the 2-0 win against Burnley in between. Rafa Mir just ghosting in on his own. And, well, the defenders should have done better with their marking. Richardson just unlucky, I think, with the finish. We'll still get a solid, fantastic victory, but... oh, it could have been just that little bit better, couldn't it? And we will seal a 4-1 victory here at home against Bournemouth. I think I mistakenly referred to them as Wolves earlier because of the first game. Brilliant tackle by Zamora. There will be no fifth on this occasion, but with the game against Leeds on the horizon, a Leeds side that aren't having a great season either, we might find ourselves in a very good position in the league. Oh, come the end of the month of December and the calendar year. We're already in a great position, though, to be fair. We are top of the table and having a fantastic time. And up next is Dinamo Kiev in the Champions League as we look to make sure that we finish at least second in that competition. I think we're already guaranteed second because of our history against Benfica. So if we could beat Kiev and if Benfica can beat Juve, maybe we can finish top. Penultimate game of the episode, second sim of the day. Rotated 11, or rotated majority in for this one. Koren in goal, of course. We should certainly be winning it regardless of everybody else that isn't playing. Kiev, bottom of the group. Ourselves challenging for top of the group. And, well, we couldn't have got a better start, could we? Tommy Edwards, 1-0 after 8 mins. Equaliser. That just pinballed around in the box, didn't it? Dooland is the man that scores the goal for them. Their captain for today. Kiev, no hope of finishing anywhere other than bottom of the group. But they're still playing for pride and they're back level at Patreon Park. And that pride has them 2-0 up through Maya. Dinamo Kiev take a shock lead now. Go on, you're in, you're in, you're in! Oh, that's a good save by the keeper. Still no equalising goal for us in this second half. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Fleming. 2-2. It's a 2-2 draw on the final Champions League match day of the season. And, rephrased. Final Champions League group stage match day of the season. We stay second in the group and will progress to the knockout stages relatively comfortably, although after the start to the group we certainly had to recover. We find ourselves now with still just a 1 point gap to Liverpool in second, and with Leeds United away, you'd like to think we'll be getting another victory as well. Leeds United. Martin van der Voort in goal for them. Ferland-Mendy, Kim Min-jae, Felix Frank and Borna Sosa at the back. Moises Caicedo with Yoey Veerman in the midfield. Austin Hart, Justin Deal, Yunus Musa and Marvin Schreuder in the attack mean that Leeds United's team is actually pretty good. All 83 or 84 rated, almost to a man. So, decent challenge ahead of us here. Probably the most difficult game of the day. Will it cause us to stumble? Or will the seemingly at the moment unstoppable monster in the Premier League continue to rampage? Francisco to Leao da Silva. Into Salah. And out to Navarrete. Salahovic calling for it in the middle. There he is. His header is unbelievable, is what it is. Guided straight into the far corner with a beautiful little flick. Should the keeper have done better? I think so. We'll have more of a definitive guess once we see the replay. Great header from there regardless. I think the keeper just got rooted to the spot. Almost didn't expect the header to come in quite so well and quite so accurately. And it is high and bending away from him. And yeah, there is nothing at all that goalkeeper can do about that. Sorry, Herr van der Voort, but that is beyond you, sir. I think he's Belgian, not German, but we'll call him Herr nonetheless. 17 goals in 16 games for Faris. Erling's record is still under threat. Yunus Musa down the left-hand side for Leeds United. We've got ourselves the lead. We're hoping to hold on to it, but Borna Sosa is going to do his best to stop us from being able to do so. And all of the defenders that are in the way as well. There's a number of people on the floor, but we'll get rid of it. And Faris Salahovic needs runners, one of which is out here. Left back, who eventually takes a first touch. Thank you very much. Then down the line will be Lenny Stevens. Alex Fleming through the gap maybe, and potentially a second goal for us to come in the not-too-distant future. Alex with a bit of space, use the runner as a decoy, and find the top corner was the plan. Plan failed. Is he on the side there, Ferland-Mendy? He is. Here's Schreuder. He's in an offside position, but he's got the ball, so it doesn't matter. Austin Hart could deliver here. Tucks it back to Deal. He's going solo. You're waiting for the shot. There it is. It hits Salah square in the face, between the eyes, and no goal back for Leeds yet. Veerman out to Austin Hart. Back to Yoey Veerman to Austin Hart again. Stop it, Leeds. Thank you, Richardson. They've stopped it. Yunus Musa into Schreuder, but he's given that straight to Ben Jack. And we'll try and get ourselves the second goal here before half-time. Oh, such a teasing ball in, but Van der Voort is there. Turns out he signed for Leipzig in real life. As we mentioned earlier on, we thought he'd made a move. He has, although, according to Wikipedia, in 2022, when at Genk, he signed for Leipzig, but that deal isn't actually going through until 2024. So a year ago, he signed for Leipzig next year. I don't understand it either, because it's not like, it doesn't read as that he signed and then he's gone back on loan. He's just still at Genk. So that's one of the weirdest ones I've seen for a while, actually, transfer-wise, with regards to the legality of it, with regards signing someone whose contract isn't up yet and it's not within a 6-month window. But with him being under 23, I don't know whether the Bosman ruling is still in effect. It might be, it might not be. I've no idea. That might have just been an English thing in the first place. I don't bloody know. All I know is he's playing for Genk and he's going to go to Leipzig. But he's at Leeds here, but he's already conceded one and hopefully he'll concede more. Navarrete with the old switcheroo. Has your touch? Not bad. Lenny Stevens, look at the run and the movement from Alex Salah and the turn. And Leao da Silva's there. It's a tight angle. Can he find the corner? He nearly found the other corner as Borna Sosa very nearly turned that into his own net. Edwards with the corner. It's decent. Ben Jack is up, as is Frank, who's done brilliantly there. And Deal as well. Salah. Francisco. Leao de Silva, runners all around him. Around the corner here is Lenny Stevens. Tuck it back as the obvious. Fleming! Surely now! There's the second. I'll apologise to the home support. Sorry, lads. That was a bit of a rebound, but I don't care. We're staying top of the Premier League. Sorry. Maybe not sorry for the goal, but sorry for the... sorry for that. Okay, now we're starting to find our stride. It took a little while for us to get into the rhythm against Wolves. It's taken a little while to get into the rhythm against Leeds, but the goals are flowing once more, and Tommy can celebrate that one most certainly as the boos start to ring out around Ellen Road. Sorry, lads. We're apologising to you once more. And probably not meaning it once more again. Navarrete, Salah, Edwards. Oh, God, I ran out of room. Don't panic. Everton next for us, as you see there on the 19th of December. But it's a hell of a busy month in December. At the best of times, even with just league football in the Premier League. I thought it was going to float tops in the Premier League. But with the Champions League game thrown in there and the Carabao Cup game against Manchester City as well, it's busier still. And even so, even without that cup football, I think actually there's an extra Premier League game in here than we usually have in the month of December as well. So it's even busier than even we would have expected it to be, even if we'd gone out of the cups. Oh, I can't quite find a fourth goal though. So our goal difference continues to improve. And as we look to try and get 100 goals this Premier League season for the fan objective that you guys set, we're doing very, very well today in ensuring that that tally continues to go up. And if I could have found the pass to Fleming, we might have been able to find a fourth for the third Premier League game of the day. They're not all going to be this straightforward, are they, this season? So we have to enjoy them when they happen. And quite frankly, despite the fact that we've not been live for a week or recorded for a week because of my break to Paris, we are still thoroughly enjoying our time here at Chesnoid, or AFC Chesnoid, sorry, on our return. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode as well. If you are, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it? 5 to go, 3-0. Musa with the delivery. Oh my lord, what a goal. Well, we've scored freely today, but that was arguably the best of the bunch. Moises Caicedo, the man that Brighton want seemingly £100 million for in real life to match a similar sort of level to Declan Rice's transfer, and well, on that evidence, worth every bloody penny. What a goal! That's unbelievable. Brilliant finish. I was hoping we were going to keep another clean sheet. I've been denied. It's his first goal of the season, and whilst with the full picture of the result taken out of it, it was well worth the bloody wait for Moises Caicedo, wasn't it? Wow, what a goal. You don't mind conceding goals like that, and occasionally you just have to hold your hands up and say, yep, that was too good for us, and that was too good for almost anyone. I don't know as any side in this save would have kept that out from Moises Caicedo. We are going to win by 3-1 though at Ellen Road, because... oh, no, that's not going out. It might be 3-2. It won't be. It'll be 3-1. Just blow your whistle, ref. Oh, come on. They shouldn't have the chance to take this corner. Keeper's up, though. Hello, mate. Oh, you almost want him to get on the end of it. I don't know if I've ever seen a goalkeeper in-game get on the end of any of those. If you have, then let me know in the comment section. I've not been able to do it, even when you send your own keeper up in the latter stages like that. But no Alisson-esque or Peter Schmeichel-esque goals for us or against us from anyone. But, yeah, the quality of that Moises Caicedo goal was arguably the best of the episode, despite the fact that we scored 13 goals. No, 13 and... hang on. There was the one against... thingy in the middle as well. What did we score in that one? 12 goals scored all told. No, 15 goals scored all told. And that one against us was better than any that I did. Everton, Chelsea and City twice to come in the next episode. Tell me Liverpool dropped points. Liverpool did not drop points. But after 16 games, we sit on 41 points and we've only lost one. And we've only drawn 2. We're having a very good domestic season, and hopefully that will continue in Europe as well. But that is all for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate your patience in waiting for the save to come back. It's back. Daily content has returned. I'll see you next time.